What is up, guys? It's Jeff, aka Pumpkin Spice, and I'm not dead. Sorry, guys, I've been AFK. When life gives me lemons, it tends to give me a whole bushel and then continually pelt me with them for about 2 months. So that's why I've been gone. Basically, just kind of like dealing with stuff, waiting for everything to settle down. And now that it's settled down, I'm back. I want to continue making content. That was something that was my creative outlet, and I want to keep doing this. So yesterday they had developer live stream for NWI, and a lot of news came out of it. This is really, really interesting stuff, really, really exciting stuff. I'm happy to see a lot of this, and let's just jump right in. First up, we're gonna talk about mod tools are coming in the next update. Yes, this is what the community wanted all along. It's a constant stream of content for the game. I'm really excited to see what the community makes map wise. They're gonna have like this whole storefront from it for it. I don't know if it's gonna be outright, but I know the idea is to have this storefront where you have like all these different mods, and they're gonna have like likes and dislikes and stuff like that, so you know what to download, what people are playing and everything. So I'm really excited to see that. Next up is gonna be, sorry for some of you realists, but Death Cam is coming to casual PvP. It's not going to be like a death cam from your enemy's perspective or anything like that. It's not going to like zoom in on them running off or anything like that. What it is the camera's going to hover over your body, come up, and then kind of like pan over to the direction of where the fire came from. So it won't outright give the enemy away, but it'll show you where you need to look next time you come upon it. And it's really going to help with a lot of the new players getting frustrated and wanting to leave because they don't know the same angles that more experienced players like myself know. I mean, that's a lot of the reason why I was doing map overviews, the angles that I hold, so they don't get so frustrated. They kind of know where to look whenever they see, that they're dying from nowhere. Look over here. This is where you're probably getting shot from. So I don't have a problem with it. It's death cam. Who cares? It's not going to be in competitive, and if you want to in custom servers, you can still turn it off. Next thing is the hit indicator. Hit indicator will be slightly bigger and more noticeable. That way you know where you're getting shot from. I think a lot of this is to help new players and give them the information that they need since they don't have the necessary map knowledge yet. And then big one, a very big one, changes to Insurgent fire support. Chems and smoke are going to last twice as long, which I think is really good for entry denial. I still think they should give another chemical mortar for the Insurgents, but let's see how this goes. I'm kind of curious to see how this plays out in the test server. And Rocket Barrage is going to go from 10 shots. They're 5 in succession. 5 in succession, and then they hit 5 in succession. They hit. They're going to have 15 shots instead of 10. So they're going to try that out in CTE, see if it still works. If it doesn't work and it's not working as intended, like it's not doing its job, it seems still ineffective, I guess they're going to up it. Or if it's too OP, they'll probably have to go down and look at something else. Maybe give an extra bomber drones, not that horrible, AI piloted piece of crap, but like the rocket barrage that's dropped by the drones. I would like to see them to maybe just giving Insurgents one more of those. Next thing they talked about, night mode. Night mode is coming this year. It's only coming for co-op though. Sorry guys, it's only coming for co-op, but it'll still be optional custom servers to play. So that's one thing to look forward to. I'm really excited to see how night mode goes, because the game is running so good on my rig right now. I have to say, hats off to those dudes. I have like ambient occlusion and all kind of stuff running. All that stuff is on, and the game is running fine. Like, we're talking about most maps. There's a couple of them like Hillside. Hillside, if it gets a little too smoky, it bogs down to about 90 to 70. It fluctuates, but for the most part, it's above 100, and it hovers around 120, and I'm happy with that. I am, completely I wouldn't have expected this, like say 3 or 4 months ago, but I'm really happy to see that they did a lot of optimization to the game, and it's working out. I'm giddy. I'm so giddy. Anyway, so let's talk about the map. Let's talk about the map Power Plant. Power Plant is going to be available for all modes except for Frontline. They didn't think Frontline really worked with the way the map flowed. It's a smaller CQC map, and they came at this with the idea of optimization. I'm really happy that they came at that with that mindset, because it should be good to go, from the outright. We shouldn't have this, well, we probably will. There'll probably be a couple bugs. I don't want to say that it's going to be like perfect when it comes out, because it's nothing's perfect when it first released. You put it out in the wild, there's going to be some issues with certain parts, and they'll probably have to do some hot fixes for it. But the map as a whole is created with the idea of optimization, especially for lower end, medium, kind of like tier rigs in mind. And that's good. That's where they need to go forward with all the content that they put out. They really need to focus on, making the game run better for everybody. I'm happy it's running better for me. Unreal doesn't even like AMD, and I have a 5700 XT, and that shit is running fine on my rig. Let's just talk about the map for a second. A objective looked like your standard Sandstorm objective. It kind of like was just like, is this Summit Part 2? With the road in front of it and the kind of similar building. And once they left A objective, it was a whole different map. Like, I got feels of Battlefield 1, some of the greener maps on that in that game, and Uncharted. When I looked at like the brick layout, I was like, that looks like it belongs in Uncharted. It's good from that point on. B, I am so excited to play on in this objective, because the devs pointed this out. It looks like the shower scene from The Rock. I don't know if you've ever seen The Rock with Sean Connery, but it's an amazing movie, and you should see it if you haven't. But that scene is like iconic, and this looks like it's going to have like some amazing firefights with the two overhead sides looking down on the main objective itself and the pit, I would say. And I can't wait to play that. That looks so cool. C, let's talk about C objective. C objective is going to be a meat grinder. It's like wide open. There's barely any cover. There's a couple pieces here or there, but it's going to be Nade City. I'm just going to say it. It's going to be Nade City. You're going to be getting RPG'd and grenaded from left and right. There's going to be like incendiaries and Molotovs everywhere. It's going to be pretty bloody. It's going to be hard to take. I'll say that. It looks like it's going to be like a whole different ball game. Like, it's going to be a bloodbath. D, I'm intrigued by D. D is probably like my second favorite objective on this map. The verticality, the angles that are all like, it's going to be frustrating. It's going to take, a strategy to take that from the insurgents. From what I guess, the way it looked, D looks like it's going to be like just interesting from the standpoint of how it's made, with the walkway, the catwalk all the way around. I really kind of excited to see that too. Then they went to E, and E was, it's not that it was bad. It was just kind of like after everything before it, with the exception of A, E was kind of like The Matrix 3. It was really not that good, I guess. It's not that it wasn't good. It was lackluster for what was being built up before, and I really wanted to see it come out, on a big finish. But everything can't be a home run. So the rest of the map looks amazing. I don't want to downplay it. It looks like it's going to be fun. I'm really excited to play it. But E is just kind of like E. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You can go watch the live stream yourself if you want to. It's about 2 hours long. I sat through it and was doing scav runs in EFT because I'm addicted to that game now. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. What are you guys excited for? Leave some comments down below. Let me know what's up, what you guys think. Check me out on Twitch. I stream pretty regularly. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.